Grand Rising. Hello. Welcome to your flow reading of the week. We are feeling our well-being. For those of you who came to Circle, how magnificent is this card? Because it's literally the meditation that we went through. Going into the earth and then blossoming into this next version. And you can see the butterflies and the stars. It's just gorgeous. This week is really about slowing down, taking in as much nourishment as possible, as much rest, as much sleep, as much self-care. I know some people are turned off by the word self-care because it's just pushed and pushed and pushed, but instead of feeling like it's impossible to reach those standards of taking care of myself, pick 2 areas of your life that feel they could use some more support, either physically, emotionally, intellectually, socially, spiritually, and focus on that. It can be the smallest change. Spiritually, I would like to connect more with the heavens. So I'm going to sit down and do my affirmations or have a prayer or go to my church or maybe I'm going to light my candles for the people I love. Maybe you practice altar work, you're of the Eastern medicine, so you have altars for your ancestors. Whatever it is, just pick one thing. I'm going to bring a bowl of fruit to my altar every day. Maybe you connect with nature. I'm going to go on a walk with nature today, every day, just a 5-minute walk. And so then intellectually, maybe you need to make a change. You feel like you're just consuming information that's not really serving you. Maybe you're mindlessly scrolling. So it's a great time to, I'm going to read 1 page of my book every day. It can just be 1 book. It can be 2 books, whatever. I read 4 or 5 books at the same time, but it just finding a small, accessible way to focus on your well-being this week as we are approaching the eclipse on the 8th. We have the full moon, the full worm moon today. It's just a very, very intense shift in the poles. I don't know if you're listening or not, but it's an intense shift in the poles. So we are loving deep replenishment, rest, retreat, and be held. Okay, take your baths, allow others to support you. Maybe some people have a higher capacity for all of this stuff right now. So just enjoy someone loving on you. If someone offers to do something for you, graciously accept it. If you feel like, I have so much to do, go to sleep instead. It's going to be more productive. The objective is to surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. This week is intense in the sense that we need to build up our stores, okay? Both physically, start packing up your pantry, right? Start thinking of ways that you can prepare, right? But we really need to be spiritually replenished, okay? So surrender to that silence because it is so replenishing, right? Like you don't understand how much energy you use to speak until you go on a silent retreat. And I've done a couple in my life, one actually before I got married, and my partner did it with me, and it was just it's a profound experience prior to marriage because we were really able to show up for one another in a whole way. It was very whole, very wholesome. So we're all going to do more meditation this week. You can go and find some online. There are a couple of apps that are really cool. I really like Brain Sync. She does a lot of theta meditation. Kelly Howell is my favorite. I've been doing hers for over a decade. They're really, really helpful. It's kind of like meditating without the work. You can put it on and sit down. It does a thing. And you can also just put it on in the background. It's not really stillness if you're listening to it and doing stuff, but it is a way of helping your brain. Our wisdom here is Vajrayogini, the essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. There is a sense of liberation coming, and it has a lot to do with the eclipse. It has a lot to do with the poles on the earth shifting, literally the earth flipping over. Those of you who understand and have felt that time has been fast and speeding up, things are just faster now. So as our jobs as humans here on this plane right now, we are creating this new earth, right? We have the heavens helping us, and everything material is shifting. You've noticed things are breaking down. They're not working as well as they used to. So we're really going to be focusing on the material that we have and how to make it better, how to liberate it from this quantum field of stagnation, how to liberate it from the space and time of old world stories. Okay, the new world is coming. There are, evil plebs and things and agendas and whatever, but like the important thing is, as a human, you are steadfast in your faith, you are steadfast in your sacredness, and you understand your role as a human, and you just really take your mission seriously. Okay, so everything material is up for liberation. Do you hear? Do you understand? Okay, everything material is under liberation. So what is your gatekeep? Like, what do you keep safe? What is your mission? Maybe you are really good with children. Maybe you are working at Microsoft. Maybe you have a farm. Maybe you are taking care of the elders. So there's a material thing that you are taking care of, right? That needs your attention, that requires for the ultimate space and time continuum to be taken care of. So again, understanding this path is sacred. And the power to make each moment sacred keeps it in that highest elevated frequency. Okay, so just remembering, no matter how mundane, right? The meek shall inherit the earth. The meek are not weak, right? So stay humble, stay connected to your roots and your faith, stay grounded, really, really trust in this medicine this week. This is a long reading, but this is a big message. So I hope all of you can hear me clearly and you have a wonderful week, really taking care of yourself and your heart and your womb and your spirit as we journey into a really big time. And this is the worm moon as well. So for those of you who don't know, the worms start to wake up, they start to wiggle, things start to really move. This is a good time to take in that last bit of nourishment from the soil, right? You're going to tap in with your tap roots. And you're going to really take in that nourishment. And then when it's time, you're going to blossom and bloom. I love you all. Have a great day. Mwah.